Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another weekly update video. This week we're going to be discussing patch version 3.6. Let's start things off with the Clinger, the new sticky grenade. It's of uncommon rarity. Locations you're going to be able to find it is floor loot, supply drops, supply llamas, and treasure chests. The explosion delay, once it's attached, is going to be 2.5 seconds. The player damage is going to be 100, and the structure damage is going to be 200. The radius is 1 tile. You're going to find them in stacks of 3, and you can hold up to 10 at a time. It cannot explode in the air, and it will cling to any surface or player hit. One thing to note, it will detonate early if the structure it is attached to is destroyed. Along with this being added into the game, they reduce the chances of finding remote explosives and treasure chests by 40%. Moving on down the list, the new minigun. It's got some adjustments. It's increased accuracy by 10%. And decreased recoil by 10%. I guess they just wanted to make this gun a little bit more of a laser. I haven't really had my hands on it that much, but I definitely want to try it out now. And they also increased the damage of the epic one from 16 to 17, and they increased the legendary one from 18 to 19. They also greatly improved hit registration of long-range sniper rifle shots and crossbow projectiles. Port-a-fort improvements. I don't know if this first one's necessarily an improvement. I thought this was pretty cool, but I guess they didn't like it themselves. Port-a-fort tires no longer grant falling damage immunity after players bounce off of them. Bummer. So no longer can you throw a port-a-fort down and bounce on the tires and save yourself from fall damage, from dying. But it says port-a-fort tires. So does that mean like all tires in game or just port-a-fort? I mean, to me that just means port-a-fort tires. Hopefully that's the case because I like the other tires. Port-a-fort trajectory preview now indicates if it will build with stilts or a ramp. Or with stilts and a ramp, sorry. Port-a-fort trajectory now turns red if aimed too high. Cool. So let's talk about some of the core gameplay fixes and updates. Short fences will no longer block you from building structures. Amen, brother. So I'm thinking it's just going to destroy the fence as soon as you place something there. I haven't actually tested this out myself. I'm going to. The duo playlist can be set to no fill. First shot accuracy is now reset when you crouch, uncrouch, or switch weapons. Players now spawn closer to their squad mates on the starting island. Move the groups of the spawn points on the starting island to be closer to one another. Do we really need this much starting island improvements? Supply drop balloon health has been adjusted based on the playlist. Solo, it will have 500 health. Duo will have 750 health. And squad will have 1,250 health. Supply drops now spawn twice as high and fall twice as fast. Alright, very interesting. They also added some bug fixes to the Builder Pro, so all you console users, I'm sure this is going to help quite a bit. Fix an issue where primary fire could be interrupted when releasing aim down sights. That would be so annoying. Fix an issue when sprinting could stop if you switch to build mode and attempted to quickly build a ramp. So they're definitely doing some nice quality of life improvements with this update. I'm liking it. One thing that's been added to the game but already taken out because they found issues with it, and I'm sure it's going to be back soon. The self-service cosmetic returns feature has been added, also removed. Will allow you to return up to 3 cosmetic purchases for V-Bucks lifetime. So I'm guessing you can only do this a matter of 3 times. Only eligible purchases made within the last 30 days. Bummer. So there are some that you can't turn in. What can be returned? Emotes, gliders, harvesting tools, back bling, and outfits. What cannot be returned? Battle pass tiers, starter pack, founder pack upgrades, loot llamas, and event and weekly items. Those last 2 things are only for Save the World, but I guess they just wanted to include those in here anyway. So there are a few other more quality of life updates that they've done with bug fixes and just audio and stuff that they pretty much bring in every week with their weekly updates. But the main focuses of this update, I gotta say, my favorite thing about this update, you guys really want to know my favorite thing about this update, is the short fences will no longer block you from building structures. That is amazing. But ladies and gentlemen, that's not all. With the new patch updates, we've also got some new data mine skins, upcoming cosmetics found in patch version 3.6. Now it's only a couple of them, I don't know what your opinions are on them. I think the chick is actually a little bit cooler than the bright gunner, but the bright gunner is going to be cool to go along with the bright bomber. You know, he's not too bad. The more I look at him, he's actually not too bad. This back bling, and the global axe. I actually had to make it like a science project like this once. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had to do anything, you know, make the solar system or whatever. It's okay. And the squat kick, dude. Interesting. Let's see it. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, for this week's update. I know it's kind of a shorter video, not the most exciting updates, but we do have a few cool quality of life updates coming to Fortnite. And let me know what you guys think about all this stuff that we've been getting. It seems kind of like, you know, with them adding the new cosmetic exchange and then having to take it back so quickly, how much real testing do they do before they release stuff? You know, I guess we're the guinea pigs doing the testing for them. They have a little bit of testing, and then once it gets released into the game, we're saying, hey, you know, this isn't working right, and then they try to come out with hot fixes for it once it does. And it also seems like, I mean, what happened to our shooting tests? It seems like this first shot accuracy, like that's it. This is what we got. I don't mind it. Weapon drop off's all right. The new crouching mechanic is a little interesting. I don't know. Fortnite's changing, boys. It's changing. They're releasing weapons way too fast before they fix other things that need to be fixed, in my opinion. I still love this game. I still will continue to love this game. I just love the building aspect of it. But I do hope that they maybe take a little bit more time to look at what they're doing with stuff. If you look at these patch notes, let's just go real quick right before we end this video. Let's take a look at something. So if we just take a look right here, improved hitching that occurs on player elimination. More improvements coming in version 4.0. Patch version 4.0. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on version 3.6 right now. What happened in 3.7, 3.8, 3.9? That tells me the sticky grenade. I remember them talking about sticky grenades back when I started playing Fortnite in the very beginning. We didn't hear any more announcements on them when I first heard about them from Epic. And then, you know, finally they're released. Everything that they're going to release into the game has already been planned, already been worked on. Sure, we get hot fixes for things. We get updates to, you know, different bugs that are introduced with the updates that they have created and then introduced to the game. We get hot fixes for those. But showing right there more improvements to come in version 4.0, that doesn't tell me that they're just waiting to fix that until 3 patches from now. That tells me that those 3 patches are already worked on, done. They're just waiting to release. I mean, which kind of makes sense because this is a lot of work to be, you know, done in just a matter of a week. It's got to be, you know, months in advance. But where's all the testing for it? Why do we get so many bug like issues with each update that comes into the game? You know, I don't know. Much love, Epic Games. Much love to Fortnite and the community. I hope this game keeps growing, keeps excelling. Until next time, my friends, stay frosty. Peace out.